Welcome to this video highlighting the Orchestral Recital series of Tacoma. My name is AJ and I am the current managing director. I am absolutely humbled to be a part of this wonderful organization. ORS provides so much value to the lives of our students. An opportunity like this to perform with live, collaborative musicians is hard to come by, and often requires participation in a drawn-out competition. However, ORS is dedicated to making sure that all music students can take center stage for their moment in the spotlight. This experience is proven to grow confidence in performers old and young alike, and I'm so excited to share some of what we do with you today. Before we dive in, let's listen to one of ORS's incredible students.
Hello, my name is Paul Tweet, and I'm the founder and the music director of the Orchestral Recital series of Tacoma. ORS was formed to give all students the opportunity to perform concerto and trio repertoire with professional level musicians. Younger students have performed standard public domain teaching pieces with instrumental accompaniments arranged by local teachers, while advanced students play major repertoire ranging from Bach to Prokofiev, all on a non-competitive basis. Any well-prepared student may register with us and perform. Since starting with just my own students in 1991, ORS has served over 2,500 student performers, roughly 60 to 120 each year, through our Fall Trio Festival and the spring concerts, which feature student soloists with a 20 to 30-piece orchestra and conductor. As a teacher, it has been very rewarding to see our students return each year and watch their musical growth through their participation.
While some ORS participants are teens or adults, many are children. Their performance is supported and encouraged by parents, family, and friends. Mrs. Anderson Gonzalez is one of those parents who has had 3 children participate in various ORS events. She's here to tell you some of the reasons why she believes in ORS.
I love ORS, Orchestral Recital Series, for the relationships it builds. I'm Barbie Anderson Gonzalez, and my husband George and I have supported ORS for, nearly 14, maybe 15 years. All of our children are piano players. Our oldest, Andrew, is a kinesiologist, a recent graduate from Whitworth University. And I always remember the cellist and violinist at the trios working with him to develop a Star Wars piece because our 5th grade son really wanted to play Star Wars. And to watch the learning and the collaboration with him, it was wonderful. And then at a costume recital, when the cellist came out in a Mr. Incredible costume, my son's heart was big and ready to burst. It was a relationship that continued until he was 18. Our middle daughter, Maddie, a recent graduate of Brown University, used ORS, both the October and the May opportunities, always to practice and polish and perfect competition pieces. She loved to collaborate, especially with the conductor in the spring, sometimes have artistic differences, and always come out better for it. Maria is a sophomore at Harvard University. I recall one time sitting in the parking lot with her when she was to go in for a performance, and she was so nervous. But she mustered up the courage to get out there on the concert stage and play her piece. And today, she attributes her poise, her excellence on a stage, behind a microphone and public speaking. She's spoken to groups of over 3,000 people. She's spoken at the United Nations. She attributes that in part to the support and the skills she learned on the concert stage through the trios and through ORS. George and I are all in for ORS. We give of our time when there's an opportunity to volunteer, even passing out programs, and we always give of our money. One more thought about ORS, what I call the magic moment. I'm sure you, like me, like us, are looking for great people to be involved with your children, mentors, teachers, sports coaches, musicians. I remember sitting in the back of each of the rehearsals very quietly, listening and watching. And what I would see, maybe not the first time, but at the second one and at the performance, was that aha moment when my child got it. They understood because of the relationship and the connection made. They understood a piece of the music they hadn't thought about before, how to shake the conductor's hand, how to bask in the applause, and how to walk off with poise. We appreciate ORS for the relationships.
Of course, the dedication and talent of ORS students is made possible by their teachers. We'll celebrate some of them today. One such teacher is Maria Sampin, current violin professor at the University of Puget Sound. Her students have performed many times with ORS. Let's listen to her and Tim Christie performing Jonathan May's Blue Hejaz. After, we will hear from Oksana Zhokina, another teacher who works with our program.
Hi, my name is Oksana Zhokina. I am Associate Professor of Piano at Pacific Lutheran University, and I also have the great privilege of working with a handful of preparatory students in my studio in North Tacoma. I have been associated with the Orchestral Recital series of Tacoma for quite a few years now, first as a participating teacher whose students participated in various programs of ORS, and now as a board member. I really believe in the educational mission of this particular organization. It really is rare to have an opportunity for students of all ages and levels to play as a soloist with an orchestra or play as a collaborative musician in chamber recitals alongside professionals. The students of mine who participated in both programs have learned an incredible amount, gained so much confidence, and also had some of the most thrilling performance opportunities of their lives. So I cannot advocate more strongly for what ORS does. My family supports the program, and I hope you consider supporting the program as well. We have done extremely important things, I feel, even during the times of COVID, when live performance has really been an issue, but we continue to give the students opportunities in various safe and appropriate ways during the pandemic. And we're looking to a really bright future as we turn the page in the new chapter of ORS. So I hope you continue to support us both financially and also with your attendance in the future. And thank you so much.
2020, of course, brought us special challenges. Even though we could not offer an orchestral experience with live audience, we were most fortunate that First Lutheran Church of Tacoma was willing to host an August two-piano concerto video event plus a videotaped trio festival in November. This June, we hope to present limited live audience concerts with student soloists in two-piano repertoire, music with 5 strings and conductor, and major concerto movements with 5 strings, second piano, and conductor. We have and will continue to be very careful to abide by strict regulations regarding social distancing, airflow, masks, etc. for everyone's safety. We especially appreciate our students, families, teachers, and community members who continue to participate and support the ORS programs as we strive to provide a unique musical event for everyone's benefit.
Paul Tweet founded ORS with the intention of providing performance opportunities for students of all ages and abilities. As he says, ORS has served roughly 60 to 120 students each year. We will continue this work for years to come. You can be involved in the process, whether you are a parent, teacher, or student yourself. Let's hear from some others about why the work of ORS to bring collaborative music to all is truly impactful.
My name is Reed Welch.
Hi, my name is Alex Salcedo.
Hello, my name is Enzo Zhao, and I'm 11 years old.
Hi, my name is Joe, and ORS has impacted my musical journey by giving me more courage and confidence on stage performing to people.
I always cherished the moment that I could go and hear the orchestral parts in their full grandeur in the performance and rehearsal.
Why I participate in the Orchestral Recital series is because it gives me an opportunity to learn a new challenging piece and play it with an orchestra.
I'm Zach, and ORS has impacted my musical journey by making me more disciplined because I have to prepare and practice before the recitals.
I have participated in the Orchestral Recital series since 2017. It has been a great experience, and I love collaborating with professional musicians.
I loved meeting the conductor and all the musicians that came there to help me have the best performance experience possible.
Hi, my name is Annabelle, and I think ORS really impacts the community by giving them something to look forward to every year, and also gives them a great example of just great music to listen to. And I think it's a wonderful experience to anyone who comes to listen to these shows, and I think should definitely continue on later years.
What I get out of it is sometimes I don't like to play, and the Orchestral Recital series brings out my skill and shows me how talented I am, as well as it makes my family happy.
They have given me amazing feedback that I doubt I could have gotten elsewhere. My family fully supports ORS because they give students of all age and levels the opportunity to perform with excellent musicians. It is an honor to be part of this great organization.
This is a truly amazing program.
For more information, please visit orstacoma.org. Thank you.
The magic of ORS cannot be expressed through words, but needs to be shared through the language of music. Up next, we will listen to more performances by dedicated ORS students and instructors. And remember, this is an experience unlike any you could find elsewhere. Here, students do not have the pressure of competing and can enjoy the music simply for what it is, a celebration of artistry and dedication. We are lucky to be supported by many incredible individuals and organizations. One of those is Dan Skelly of Skelly Piano, who graciously provided his piano studio for recording sessions with some of the professional musicians that you have heard in this video.
Hello, my name is Dan Skelly from Skelly Piano in University Place, Washington, and I've been involved in one way or another with the ORS as a supplier of pianos and of rehearsal space for the various fundraisers. The recitals are events that students will remember and cherish for the rest of their lives because they're able to work with professional musicians and share the spotlight with these professionals. And for those that wish to continue as professionals themselves, it gives them a taste of how rewarding a career can be in music. So I'd like to express my gratitude to Paul and Maggie and the board and all the ORS supporters for bringing our community together through music. And I'd like to encourage anyone who is considering becoming more involved with the Orchestral Recital series to do so, whether it's through volunteering or through sponsoring or even just coming to a concert. Thank you so much.
We are eternally grateful to him and all of our sponsors and donors. We would be unable to do this work without you, whether you provide financial or in-kind support. Even simply supporting a student musician who you know personally helps keep the ORS mission alive. Thank you for watching, and please visit our website, orstacoma.org, for more information. We can't wait to see each and every one of you grow the confidence to take center stage here at the Orchestral Recital series of Tacoma.